You're gonna be in
actually.
Dallas. Awesome. Oh, cool. Welcome. Well, you're getting started with the right with the right stuff. I love it.
Okay, so run this through me
Yeah.
with me quick one more time, Jessica. So you hosted a golf event for like, were you just like inviting local agents then or something?
Yeah, we did. So we ended up having over 65 people at the event. In fact, it was our first big event and the first like EXP attraction event. So we did it at a nice, beautiful golf course in Orange County. Invited a lot of agents that we've worked with in the past, and then we're like, hey, let's just invite all agents that are local in Orange County. So we had a great turnout, and then we invited agents that didn't golf that wanted to come to happy hour afterwards. And our sponsors paid for the first hour of cocktails. It was amazing. If you ever want to suggest a place for an event, golf is great because people like to golf and it's hard to get into those events. So anyway, so inviting everyone was the tough part though, the follow up, and then like, where do you go from here, kind of manually doing follow up afterwards with each one. So this event this platform is going to be a seamless end-to-end process from inviting, reminding, getting them to sign up, pay for the event. We could have saved a lot of money there.
Oh yeah.
I think we used probably like 15 different systems or apps.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yep, I believe it.
Coordinate it. And then afterwards, getting them back, like keeping them in that funnel and that follow-up process without having to manually do it. So this is going to be amazing.
Cool. Okay. Do you mind if I give you just like a glimpse of what you can do for your next event?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, because also for the people watching this recorded, they might kind of find this interesting. Please. So here's your account. Now you just created this account. So, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm a zero.
Yeah, there's less stuff you're gonna have to do, like pick a phone number, okay, and hit resolve and stuff. Right. So, so we provisioned you for it's actually like by default, we call it event or lunch and learn, but you could easily customize this for like a golf event. So opportunities is one area where we give you registered and attended, and then we like regress back to unattended so you can keep track of them because that'll happen, right?
Right.
Okay, so that's one kind of interesting part of it. And then under marketing here, under workflows, we have, and I'm just hitting ignore there. We have appointment confirmation. Oh, no, that's not it. Let me see here.
And I'm sorry. So after the event, it regresses back to unattended. So for a new event.
Sorry, that would be like they registered, but then they never showed up.
Ah, gotcha.
So like a no-show.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. I forgot I had done this over the weekend. I updated the snapshot to have a folder. So the folder is called event. Nice. So you go in here and there's two main parts, event registered and event attended, right? So event registered, now this is where all the automation magic happens. So up here, we've got triggers, and then we have all these actions that happen. So up at the top is they either submit a form on your website to register, or even, Jessica, if you're charging, you can actually change this to like they purchased a registration,
right? Got it.
If you want it, or however you're handling that. And then we have I created a second trigger up here too, which is just you manually like registered somebody yourself, like they're already in your CRM and you're just registering them because you talked to them. Okay,
got it.
You said, hey, do you want to come to this golf event this coming Saturday? Should I mark you down and reserve a spot for you? Why, yes. Right.
Yeah, right.
So you just select that from here in the pipeline stage, but more on that later. So first, it's going to add a contact tag. Again, all of this is customizable, just so you know. I think that it's still provisioning all of the account because your account is so new, but it'll add a tag. It'll send them a registration confirmation email, a registration confirmation SMS text. And then what we have is wait till 24 hours before the event. Now, again, you could customize this to your needs, right? You might read for a big golf thing. You might, it might be, like 7 days out, 5 days out, 3 days out, something like that. And then we have another wait step here at 24 hours ahead of time. Oh yeah, I said that 24 hours and then 1 hour. Okay. So all that is just built right into the system. And again, you're just making a copy of whatever you need. Okay.
And you could change that to like a text so that a text could go out and say, oh, by the way, here's the address. We'll see you guys, whatever.
Right. Yep. Yeah. So
Cool.
like here's I'm sorry, I've got so many windows open at the same time. But yeah, so that registration text message says that by default.
Perfect.
And it's using merge codes and all that kind of good stuff. Let me see if I close down some of these ones I can't close down. Okay. And then the other kind of cool part of it is, so you can send stuff, you can add a task for you or somebody else to do something. Oh, the part I was going to point out, when you're at the event, right? When you're at the event, you'll actually have you'll have them in here as an opportunity card. So here, let me just show you. I'm going to create a contact. I'm just going to use myself as an example. Okay. So in this case, I'm just manually adding myself in here. Let's see, event, and I'm going to put registered. I'm going to assign it to you. I'm going to hit add. And when I do that, what it'll do is it'll add me in the system as a contact and in here as registered as an opportunity. So whether, so let's say you're sitting at the golf course, I walk up and I'm like, hi, I'm Sean. I'm here for the event.
Right? I love this. I'm so excited.
Okay. So I already gave you my information. It should be in the system. I should be under probably registered. Okay. So you can just, whether you're on a desktop or on our mobile app, you just go to this opportunity pipeline. You're like, what's your name? Oh, Sean Gorst. Oh, okay, great. And then all you do is drag and drop me to attend it.
Boom.
The moment you do that, again, the automation, the workflow was automated to fire off of a change from registered to attended. So immediately we have here in the workflow automation here in this event, attended automation. The first thing we have is add a contact tag of attended, and then immediately send an email. Sorry, my system is kind of buggy right now because I have like 12 windows.
Oh, that's open. Okay. I'm just having so much fun watching this.
So it sends an email out that
Salesforce
says
geeks. So
yeah, it's just like Eventbrite, but way simpler because all the information's in one spot for the people who registered or attended, right? And you can even have from attended, I think we put in here, well, I thought we had in here, but you can even have like post event, like all the way like, 24 hours, 72 hours after, and say, thanks again for attending. Okay. Now you've probably got there, if you're in your area, doing stuff, you probably already have a lot of people in your CRM or that you're going to import that you want to invite. So you could have a whole workflow that's just around invitation, right? And then you could send them an email or an SMS or queue up a call for yourself or whatever.
Yeah, it's funny. I've gotten everyone uploaded that I'm working on in KV Core, but it's so conflicting to use KV Core as a CRM for agent attraction and sales. It's like so weird. So I'm pumped up. If I didn't say that already.
Very cool.
So cool. Thank you so much.
I'm excited to put it in the hands of somebody like you because you've been there and you understand like the pain of using multiple pieces of software, multiple databases, importing, exporting. How do we collect a credit card? Even when it comes to like a registration page, like we've just done the work for you. It's right in there. You just put in your image and your date and time and location, right?
Yeah.
Make sure you
no, we're going to be doing some lunch and learns here coming up. And I swear the only thing that's been holding me back is all of the work that you just did done. So now I can just I have my venue, I can send out my invites and just be done and just go do it. So I'm super pumped.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to probably just focus on all the video content you've already provided. And then once I watch that with the team, then I'll schedule a different call and jump on with them so we can work through any little things. So
yeah, please do. And again, just as a recap, we've got the help library up here on this question mark. So you can click on that at any time. And that has just really great stuff with video. So like, even as you get into, like the funnel builder, you you can use our stuff, but you might have some specific questions.
Got it.
Just click on these, and it's normally like a really helpful short video and then some text. And then this live chat icon is with our US based dev team. I don't know if you heard me mention this, but it's 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 days a week.
Okay, got it.
Very, 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 very helpful there. That's the best place if you get stuck or you have a question or whatever.
Cool.
Over time,
Very
I'll mention over time, what you'll learn too is like this activity tab is really cool, because let's say you send people an invitation, but they don't register. Over time, you'll see like how many times they hit those funnel pages.
Oh,
So you can see, oh, wow, I've invited Sean to like 8 different events, but he's never like showed up. Now all of a sudden he called me out of the blue and he wants to talk. Right. So it's not surprising sometimes the behavior. So part of this is just having all of the information on one screen where you can stare at it and go, oh, and then we are rolling out, I think I mentioned in the next 24 hours or so, lead scoring. So right now the lead scoring will just be based off behavior, and we'll assign points for an email open, an email click, and an email reply. And then down the road, what our vision for it is when they hit a page or they register or they do other activities related to you or your brand or whatever, then that will update the lead score. And then we can have things fire. We'll also have a workflow for the lead score. So we'll say when the lead score gets above 30 points, do this. When the lead score gets above 100 points, do that. And now you've got basically this machine learning happening in the background that's firing off stuff for you to do, based on their engagement with you.
Hey, congrats on your success, Sean.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, well, congrats on everything you're doing. And
we're excited. We're having fun.
That's great. I'm excited. Okay, so reach out, either of you or anybody watching this, if you have questions. Thank you for coming on. And Jessica, make sure you take a look at everything. And then if you want to schedule a time with me, just reply back to that at TracksN.
Perfect. Thanks.
Okay, thanks.
See you in Dallas.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sounds good. Thanks. All right. Anthony, thank you for coming on, sir. Let me know if you have any questions.